just I got home. I'm really like full, so I'm trying to read your messages right now. I'm just getting comfy, but I thought it would be better to just like, record it. It's like a little long. Does that make sense? Um, I did read this part though, and I think it is very cute that you remember the like the video. I'll see if I can find it too, because I had one on my main account, or I don't know if it's on my TikTok or something. But I know exactly what you're talking about, and I think that's funny that you thought it was cute that I was feeding the seagulls. Um, and yeah, I remember that, and I believe I told you like, oh, I like to just like chill and just eat something. And I don't know if I sent you a video or not, but I was getting surrounded by eagles at a point. Um, but yeah, I remember that very, very vividly. I'm not gonna cut it here just because I'm gonna scroll to read. And yeah, I remember that the MOK fair, and if I remember correctly, it was like on a post that was in black and white. And yeah, that is really crazy. And that is very funny. And that is very cute. And that is very cute that you remember that. And actually, and I don't know if I was shy or not, but I don't think I'm somebody that beats around the bush. And especially like asking for your number, if that makes sense. And okay, I'm scrolling up. Okay, they got more talkative and obviously never interested but romantically, so she'd stalk his family and his followers and all that, and would question if he was talking to other girls. She was upset, and she admitted that you don't know why. Um, I'm confused. She admitted I don't. Oh, because she followed. Okay, things were okay, but she was following other dudes. But she was checking if he was following other girls, and that pissed her off. And she did a lot. She expected a lot, and he made a lot of false promises. And then, oh, I can see. Oh, okay. So he made like a lot of like promises to her that she took for reals. She was kind of crazy, and then he lost his family members, which is very understandable. But it's like it's kind of heavy because like I imagine he made a lot of promises, and then he disappeared, and then like her being her, it just sounds messy. Oh God! And then yeah, uh huh, yeah, okay, uh huh. And you're being ridiculous, and this is oh my god, you're being ridiculous, and this is insane and insecure. Block him if that pisses you off. He's posting himself, he's doing all that, and follow him. What was immature? He wanted to talk about what was coming. She did it first. Huh? Huh? Okay. She talked about herself in her poems. I get nothing out of that. Hmm. Hmm. Like she talks about other guys besides this one, or but also yeah, like I imagine that must be pissing you off, and then yeah, I kind of get what you're saying. Which makes me feel bad because I think I've been in like situations before where, and I have been, and I think I used to be somebody who wasn't so communicative, if that makes sense. But well, let me just send another one for that. But yeah, I had a friend who was very similar, and yeah, it's I don't mean to make it about myself, but it kind of reminds me of like a situation where I was very similar to that, where I would kind of vent to this friend like a lot. And it was upsetting because I feel like I vented to him a lot, but I didn't really like reciprocate, if that makes sense. And eventually, like, we did have a falling out, we stopped talking, but it was nice because then I reached out to this friend and I was like, hey, like, I really do value our friendship and I really do like talking to you. And I really do like being friends with you. And I don't want anything else to happen before, or I don't want to, like, I enjoy being your friend, and I don't want to waste your time. And I'm sorry if I haven't reciprocated enough, but I really want to show you that I really do care that you're worth the time because I do think you are worth the time, and I do think all these conversations that we are having are very valuable. And I wouldn't trade them for anything because I wouldn't want to be anywhere with. I know it sounds really romantic, but I had a very like thorough combo with my friend about this. And I was telling him like, hey, I'm grateful that you're giving me the opportunity to be best friends again. And yeah, just it's nice, you know, like the communication is nice. Telling somebody that you care about them is nice, and I'm sure you'd like it if you heard like from your friends that they were talking about you in public to anybody else, saying, hey, like I think Lynn was incredible. She says very nice things. Um, I like telling her things, and I like seeing how she reacts. I think there's a whole universe in her eyes when she speaks. You know what I'm saying? You would love to hear other people talk about you that way, and I hope I make my friends feel that way. But I think it's really sweet that they were able to accept like this version of me. If that makes sense. That wants to reconnect. That wants to be friends. That says like, hey, this is important and this matters, and I want to hold on to it. Um, but yeah, I can see why. I don't know if like a lot of people are down for that, but it's upsetting. I know what you mean. It's frustrating. Like you don't really know what you're getting out of it. You probably just feel really amused. And then I guess it's kind of like bounces back to the whole other like really messy thing with your friend, where it's kind of like we're just complicated. That's the thing. I'm sorry Tim if it takes a lot of your time. Just tell me what you think.
Nah, yeah, yo, y'all gotta check on our people ASAP, bro. This is, bro, what blew up? Bro, what?
What's it?
Roger.
I, I just, I laugh because I think that's funny, and I think that's really interesting, and I think that's amazing. Because okay, that too. I think what's I don't know. I was telling some friends about this too. Um, I feel like I've been like in a much better place since I've also been hanging out with my friends. Yeah. I feel like it's interesting because I've made these friends in college, right? And I feel like when I'm with them, I could be myself, if that makes sense. Like I could see them express themselves, and I can see them like they'll make these little like high pitched voices, and they'll say things, and like they wear all their favorite bands, all their favorite TV, all their favorite concerts. They have like all these pins, and I think they're the coolest people ever. Okay, okay. One of my friends literally like showed me this beetle, right? And it was like a live beetle, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, why do you have a beetle?" And they told me like, "Hey, like, it's because my friend Mina gave it to me, and I know about this friend." And I I was like, "Oh, that's like really cool. Like, how did that happen?" And apparently, this friend was just like, "Hey, like, do you want a fucking beetle?" And they picked up a beetle from the ground, and this other friend was like, "Yeah, I love beetles." And it's like, "Hey, like." I already have a beetle like in my own house. You could have this dead one, and it's fascinating because it's like number one, who the fuck does that? And two, you're somebody that like picks up a beetle and you see the beauty in it, and you want to have it in your room hanging up, and then you tell your friend, "Hey, it's fine. I already have a dead beetle. Would you like to have this one? Like as an offering?" Is that not like the most heartwarming thing ever? Like I think it is so sick. I think it's unique. I think it's cool. And I don't know. I had a really nice conversation with these friends because I feel like I was like in a really bad spot um, a few months ago. To so much so to the point, and I feel really happy to have these friends because I feel like I was in a really bad spot a few months ago. Uh, I don't know. Even then, like we just stopped talking and stuff, and it actually it's like a little bit of reaching out on their end, and it felt really nice because I felt like if I don't know, I'll just skip that part, but I guess back to present what I was talking. I had a nice conversation and I told him like, hey, like I'm very grateful that you want to be friends again because I think you're an interesting person and I think you're incredible and I like at one point I think they thought the conversation was awkward and they wanted to show me like a fucking like a video game relay or something. And I was like, hey, like dude, like why did you do that? And he told me like, hey, like it's I didn't know what to do. I thought it was like I thought you didn't want to talk to me. I thought it was awkward. And I was like, no, like hey, and that's when it got a little like I guess serious. And I told him like, hey, like I'm very grateful. And I know I keep repeating that, but I guess I just want to say it all in one go. But I told him like, hey, like I'm very grateful that you're willing to like reconnect with me. I think like you're an incredible person, and I it touches my heart that you think a lot about me because they told me like that they would think a lot about the conversations that we have, and I don't know if I do a little bit extra, but like whenever I make friends, it's like, hey, like, do you want to have breakfast or something, and then we'll have breakfast, and then we'll talk, and they'll tell me like they actually like hearing what I have to say, and they like hearing like they said that I have meat with my words, if that makes sense, and I thought that was very sweet. But it was interesting because they said that they like to hear me, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm like nice to listen to. It's like little things like that that confuse me because for me it's like I think I overanalyze like people, and I like seeing like little reactions, and I like seeing how they experience the world. But there's nothing much more to that. It's not romantic. It's not like I want anything out of it. It's more like I enjoy spending the time with you. I think it's worth it. I think these little moments matter. I think I think laughing with you is important. I think you know what I'm saying. Like it doesn't feel fake. There's no animosity. There's not like a secret competition going on. It's not like it's like, and I feel like that's what it is when I have like regular friends, if that makes sense. It's almost like if there's like a secret competition. Like, oh, like I just got this car. Oh, like I'm gonna go do this, that. But when I'm with these other friends, it's like you just feel nice and settling down. And we like spending time with each other. There's no overthinking it. We could just be like not talking. We could listen to albums and music, and it feels nice and it feels sweet, and it feels worthwhile. It's something that I want to do. And I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm just like saying things, but I'm sure I could explain the right questions, but I guess I just wanted to say.
They just they let me get what I think that's funny. Right? Like that's really just I think that's amazing that so that too. I think what's I don't know. I was telling some friends that I feel like I've been like in a much better place since I've also been hanging out with my friends. And I feel like it's interesting because I've made these friends in college, right? And like when I'm with them, I could be myself, if that makes sense. Like I could see them express themselves, and I can see them like they'll make these say things, and like they wear their favorite bands on their favorite TV, and their favorite concerts. They have like all these pins, and I think they're the most people ever. Okay, okay. One of my friends literally like showed me this people, right? And it was like a live meeting. I was like, why do you have me? And they told me it's because my friend Mina gave it to me. I know about this friend, and I it's like, oh, that's like really cool. Like this friend, it's just like, hey, do you want to fucking be one if you don't be around this other friend? Like, yeah, I'd love to understand.
Mande. No, mom. Thank you, mom.
That's the target.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Talk. Where are your friends?
Alles geht aus!
Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid. Roger. This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.